Well, happy Halloween, everybody. It looks like The Sims 4 just got a new base game update. And as per usual, I thought we could go through the update together and talk about all the new things that came in it. Just to manage expectations, we weren't expecting anything big in this update, so I'm guessing it's just gonna be some small things and some bug fixes. But you never know with these things. I guess they can always surprise us. I'm downloading the update right now, and full transparency, the patch notes aren't even out yet, so we don't really know what's coming in this. We're just gonna kind of look and explore for ourselves. And then once they finally post the patch notes, we can look and read all the actual new updates. It's been taking them like an hour to release the patch notes recently, so I think I'm gonna be here for a while. Okay, mods are disabled. That's super normal with any update. Best practice for this, obviously, is to re-enable them in your game settings and then just restart the game. But first, go to your favorite mods' websites, their social medias, and check to make sure they're not broken and if there's an update. Because a lot of times bigger script mods, things like UI cheats and stuff, will break when there's new game updates, and the modder has to go back in, fix it, and then repost the download for you. So typically with any Sims update, you have to delete those mods and then replace them. Most of your stuff, like your CC, like hairstyles, regular small things, do not break. It's just the bigger script mods that tend to have issues. But if for some reason all of a sudden your Sims game has like stopped working and it's totally broken, it's probably a mod. Something else that looks to be new that I've just noticed is this discovery quest thing. It looks like it's a new kind of tutorial. Disabling the discovery quest system means that you will not be given tutorial quest scenarios. Interesting. Over the past couple years, they've really been working on expanding the tutorial system in The Sims 4, which I realize for a lot of you all might not seem like that big of a deal. If you're watching Sims YouTube videos, you're probably pretty well versed in The Sims 4, but there are a lot of new players, especially with the base game being free to play now, so this kind of thing is really helpful to them. There is a lot that you can do in The Sims, and it's kind of overwhelming, so I appreciate them spending time working on this to help teach those new players. Oh, there's also one other massive bit of Sims news, and it's that there's an official Sims Discord server now. They officially launched this yesterday, and I don't really know how to feel or what to expect about this. Part of me thinks that it's like about time we finally got an official Discord server for The Sims. A lot of games have official servers now, and it's a good place to like get the latest news and talk to people and like community build. They described it as getting the latest news, connecting with the development team, participating in challenges, finding tips and tricks, making friends, getting inspiration, and entering giveaways, which is interesting. And I think this is good, especially because The Sims is so heavily on Twitter for Sims news. I really do appreciate a new place to get that news with how Twitter has been going. So as of recording this, the server has like 17,000 members in it, and it's a little bit chaotic in there. I think that's to be expected with brand new launches like this though, and I think it's gonna take some time to settle and like kind of get more normal in there. It's also so brand new that there's not any actual news in there or anything yet, so we haven't really seen how it's gonna be run or like what's gonna go on. But if you are already on Discord, it might be worth joining the server just to see. To be completely honest with you, I joined it and then immediately muted it, so it's not the kind of place that I intend to check very often. But if you're a person who uses Discord a lot, specifically for other games, this might be a good spot for you. I'm on Discord a lot. I've got my own server and everything, but with this, I think it's just so new and so busy that I'm a little bit overwhelmed by it for now. But I do hope that it'll calm down with time. I guess we'll see. It's only gonna get bigger, but things might chill out more once it's less new. I will link this Discord server down below for you in case you want to join it yourself. It's just discord.gg/The Sims, so it's pretty easy to find. Okay, it looks like my constant refreshing has paid off because The Sims just tweeted. They said, "We have a special base game update just in time for Spooky Day. Get in the spirit with onesies for your Sims." And it looks like we can see those onesies here. And then for our newer Simmers, check out the latest learning tool that will help you navigate your first game. Head in game to check out the update today. I will gladly accept even the tiniest of cast updates where it's like one little thing. This is cute, little Halloween onesies. They also posted the patch notes, so I'll come back to this in a second and we'll read through all of the stuff that is new, but I am actually most excited about the onesies, so I think I might start there. So it looks like this is the new onesie underneath the costumes category in cast, and we've got a handful of swatches. So this is the first one. This pink one is a freezer bunny. Okay, that's really cute. And then we also have this purple one that looks like a void critter. This orangey brown one that is also a void critter. This black one, oh my god, it's the Grim Reaper. There is a Grim Reaper onesie. Another void critter swatch. This blue one is also a void critter. So if you haven't heard what that is, you're probably like, what the heck are you talking about? Void critters are like Sims Pokemon. They're kind of like a cute little lore thing they've added. I think in The Sims 4 it first came in the kids room stuff pack because they can like trade the cards and stuff. And they've kind of kept that up and added like a bunch of cute little fake merch almost in game for the in-game franchise. So we sort of are led to believe that void critters are extremely popular in the Sims universe. And I really like the lore of that because obviously in game we can assume that these characters are like really popular and everybody knows who they are. So it's kind of fun to have a costume of them. Okay, then we also have this yellow swatch, which is also a void critter. If you've got any of the other Sims packs, you might have seen like wall decals or posters that have these characters on them. And now we also have this onesie, obviously. Okay, this one is a little skeleton, which is super cute. It's like a skeleton freezer bunny. And then last, we have this cute rainbow one. I think this is sort of similar, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is similar to that like superhero outfit. Yeah, it's like this one. We have this kind of cute unicorn superhero from Get Famous, and they've made a onesie that is the same as that outfit. So again, with the lore, we can assume that that superhero is like really famous in game, and then we're dressing as them for our Halloween onesie. There's a couple other things in game with this costume on it too. There's like a rug, I think, with this superhero on it. That is actually really adorable. I'm glad they've done that. Okay, so it seems like the same onesie is available for both masculine and feminine frame Sims. There's no changes to it. And I think it's also available for children because I saw that in the picture. Yeah, the kids have the same one. Okay, that's really cute. I love when we get matching stuff across all the ages. I think this yellow one, the yellow one and the Grim Reaper one are my two favorite swatches. I don't think that it's for toddlers because they would have put that in the tweet. Yeah, nothing for toddlers, and then probably definitely not for infants either, right? Okay, no, only children and adults got the onesie. That's fine by me though. We already have a lot of onesies for toddlers and for babies. We don't really have any onesies for adults, so it's kind of a cute addition. The kids do have onesies. They've got two other onesies, but one's from My First Pet stuff, so that barely counts. This one may as well not exist in my mind. And then as far as other stuff goes, it looks like they've titled this Improved Gallery Moderation and New Discovery Quests. So for the gallery, they've made some improvements to the gallery text moderation, and that's big. I assume it's probably still not that good, but they've had some issues with the auto mod on the gallery. You maybe have encountered this before where you go to upload a sim or a house to the gallery and then it tells you can't upload it because your description contains a banned word. There was a lot of words like Vlad was getting picked up. There's a lot of random things that shouldn't have been blocked that were, but then there was like really offensive, actually bad things that would get through the filter and still be uploaded. So they just in general needed a massive overhaul to this. Obviously, I don't know to what extent they've updated the text moderation, but I at least appreciate them saying they're working on it. I guess we'll just have to keep an eye on it and see how it's going for the next few weeks. Oh, they described it right here. Okay, we are also bringing a new context-aware profanity checking system for all gallery uploads, comments, and player bios in all languages The Sims 4 supports. And this is new for The Sims 4, but the systems are currently used beyond the gallery, so they have been battle tested, okay? See, I still don't really know what that means. I appreciate it being context aware, I guess, but we'll have to see how this goes because there's not really a lot of info on this. There's just a new updated profanity checking system apparently on the gallery. And then the other new thing is discovery quests. So discovery quests apparently are quests that help you discover more cool things about the game. These quests will point out key parts of gameplay and help you learn about features and activities key to a great Sims 4 experience. Oh, if you play through a discovery quest, you can claim in-game rewards like simoleons, potions, and satisfaction points. And it looks like these are all of the new discovery quests. So it's things about like earning money and navigating your needs and having skillful Sims and learning about your phone. The phone is probably honestly the most useful one for me because the phone can do so much and it's kind of confusing. But this is all very much targeted towards new players, like people who haven't played The Sims before. Most of you probably won't benefit from these, and that's okay. There are thousands of people who are picking up The Sims for the first time, and this is going to be really helpful to them. I'm trying to figure out how to do the discovery quests because I want to do it. I want to see them, but I don't know if it's going to give them to me because I'm like not a new Sims player. I have them enabled, but I don't know if it's going to work. To be honest, maybe I shouldn't even test it because like, do I want them to start giving me discovery quests? Or is that gonna annoy me to have tutorials popping up? I don't know. Okay, well, aside from that, there's also some bug fixes today in this patch, and it looks like it's kind of a long list today. I will link these patch notes down below for you so you can read the entire thing for yourselves, but I'm gonna go through these now and point out some of the ones that stand out the most to me. They fixed an error code that's been popping up when you load into your home lot. It looks like they did a bunch of updates to a bunch of scenarios that were having some glitches. Previously, toddlers could not get snacks out of the new lunchbox we just got in the last update, but they fixed it so toddlers can now. When your Sim sits down to write a book or term paper, they should just do that and not pick up the nearest book and start reading instead. Now, where's our basketball? Okay, they're poking fun at the glitch with the basketball. How if you have a basketball court on your lot, your Sims only want to play basketball. But they did fix your Sims getting distracted from writing finally, which has been really annoying me. I just finished doing university. So as soon as I finished university, now you fix the term paper bug. But thank you. I appreciate it. After a caterer has made food for your social event, you can now drag this around to place it where you like. Okay, I swear that's been a problem for years, where like you would hire a caterer for a party and then the food would be kind of stuck and you couldn't move it. That even happens with plates sometimes, like random plates in your Sim's house where they can't drag it for some reason. But it looks like they fixed the catering part of that problem. Oh my God, dirty dishes. They should now take a bit more home pride and place dirty dishes in appropriate location. Are you telling me you tried to fix the dishes being placed in random spots? After all these years, after the entirety of the Sims franchise, you're finally working on fixing that? Dirty dishes can go anywhere, especially during student life. Who hasn't found that one plate and multiple forks or spoons under the bed after detecting that odd aroma? Anyway, apparently that isn't where you should put them, and now neither will Sims who used to put them in the most distant parts of the home. So are they gonna stop putting dishes on like random shelves in bedrooms now? Because that would be really nice. I don't even know if I believe you. I will believe it when I see it, but that is a fun improvement. So I'm crossing my fingers. I always learn about so many bugs from these. Like apparently stereo and radios that were upgraded to unbreakable were still breaking, and they fixed that. I always end up seeing so many bugs from these that I didn't even know were happening. Like apparently stereos that were upgraded to unbreakable were still breaking. So they went back and fixed that. Oh my God, it's the basketball. Like I just mentioned, the basketball glitch. Sims should no longer stop their important tasks to autonomously go and play basketball. This has been happening for years and they finally fixed it. I literally had to stop putting basketballs on my lot because the Sims were so annoying about it and they finally fixed it. Sims that celebrate the neighborhood brawl holiday will no longer have negative sentiments towards each other, finally. So there's this holiday from Seasons where it has you like fight people and they like it. Like they get into a fight and then hug afterward and smile and laugh. They enjoy the fighting, but they would still get a negative sentiment, and they fixed that so they won't anymore. Because it was kind of weird to have them be like smiling and high-fiving and then have a negative sentiment. Not a huge problem, but still a fun fix. Mermaids are gonna stop complaining about routing errors when trying to take a bath. They have a lot more mermaid fixes to make, but that helps. Oh, and the rabbits from Cottage Living were giving away debug items accidentally, so they fixed it so that won't happen anymore. And they fixed the pier in Copperdale. I had so many problems with the rides not working there. It looks like they tried to fix that too. And those are all of the main bug fixes. There are a couple other things, like they fixed a typo, they fixed some custom pronouns not displaying correctly, and this is the kind of stuff that they really rely on people like us to report. They have this thing called Answers HQ linked here in the patch notes, and they rely on this heavily for bug reports. This Answers HQ is like the official paper trail for bug problems. They need to have that stuff all together in one centralized place as opposed to like in Instagram comments and YouTube comments and Twitter replies, because stuff gets lost there, whereas on Answers HQ, it's like organized and centralized. I know it's confusing and like sort of weird, but this is where you're supposed to be for bug reports. You know when they post these laundry lists and they talk about all of the main bugs they're working on fixing? These laundry lists are all pulled from like top reported things on the Answers HQ. So just keep that in mind for the future. And it looks like they did manage to fix almost this whole laundry list in today's update. So that's pretty cool. And I think, or at least I hope, that is everything in today's base game update. If you liked this video and you enjoy this kind of Sims news, make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube channel. I always make videos like this for patches and like for trailer release days. I really enjoy talking about the Sims and Sims news, and also I think that there's gonna be an expansion pack announcement soon. I don't know exactly when, but it did leak, and those leaks always happen very close to announcements because that's when the news is getting sent to the retailers. I personally have been actively avoiding this expansion pack leak because I want to be surprised by the trailer. I've been like scrolling past it whenever it comes up and stuff, so basically I wouldn't be surprised if it got announced really soon. So stay tuned because I will make a video about any news we get as soon as we have an official announcement on that pack. I'm crossing my fingers for next week. Well, happy Halloween, everybody. And also thank you to The Sims for this tiny little Halloween present. I am actually gonna be live on Twitch tonight playing Sims, kind of like a little Halloween party if you want to come by. I'll link my Twitch channel down below. And with that, I am gonna end this video right here, and I will catch you all tomorrow, okay? Bye, everybody. You know, I did have a different Halloween video planned, but I think that a base game update is more fun, so thank you to The Sims.